Hi, this is David Davis from Actual Tech Media. We're here at the Atlanta Regional VMware User Group. I'm excited to be joined by Mr. Jeff Lackey, who is an engineer at Clumio. Jeff, how you doing?
Doing well, thanks for having me here.
Yeah, thanks for being on. So I noticed the Clumio booth here in the Solutions Exchange, and I've heard of Clumio from VMworld, actually. Your booth was just a little ways down from our booth. We saw you had a very big booth there, and I heard that you all won some awards, and you just recently launched the company, or relatively recently. So I bet a lot of the audience out there is kind of in the same position as me, not quite sure who is Clumio. So let's start off with that.
Sure.
Tell us about the company.
We were founded in 2017.
Okay.
We just went GA back this past May, and we scheduled our launch around VMworld, so we just launched back in August. We actually, at the VMworld event, we were able to win the Gold Award in data protection, and as well as Best in Show. So it's we're pretty excited to just come out of stealth mode and win the entire VMworld show, which is very exciting for us.
That's huge. That's huge. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And so, what does Clumio do? What problem do you solve?
So Clumio is an enterprise backup as a service. So when you ask somebody, hey, how do you like managing backups? Everyone hates it, right? So Clumio gets you out of the backup management from a day-to-day perspective. We're able to do all of your on-prem VMware workloads, and we pump that right to the Clumio cloud.
Okay.
Right, so we get you out of that day-to-day operation, and from a consumption perspective, customers don't have to worry about provisioning storage. They don't have to worry about any cloud resources or compute. We essentially give them an unlimited bucket of storage to back up all of your VMs with retention for up to 7 years.
Wow, so I just download a virtual appliance, import it into my vSphere environment, and then I can start backing up my VMs to the cloud.
You got it, right? So being a true SaaS service, there's no hardware, there's nothing to rack and stack, there's no cable management, there's no ports or anything crazy that you have to get permission from your networking team. It's a simple virtual appliance that gets installed in vCenter. We download that, it's about a 15-minute install. Once then, you're connected to your Clumio cloud, and then the only thing you need to do is create some policies. So a policy is essentially defining how often we are going to back something up and how long we're going to keep it. And then from there, you're completely hands-off.
Very nice, I like that. And what's the kind of licensing or pricing model for this?
Great question. So it's a per VM cost, right? So I don't care about capacity, there's no sizing exercise, there's no retention limitations for up to 7 years. So it's just a simple per VM cost. Obviously you talk to your sales guy, I'm the SE, so I don't know how much that kind of stuff costs, but but it's very kind of pay as you grow, right?
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about forecasting 3 years down the road. So if you just wanted to start off with a couple of VMs, sure, no problem. Next month you got a new project come on board and it needs 10 more servers. All right, I know exactly how much that's going to cost, so we can kind of pay as you grow. So you kind of truly get that elasticity of the cloud where you don't have to provision for 3 years down the road.
Right, yeah, I really like that. That makes it easy. So another question, I mean, say I've got my VMs backed up with Clumio, they're protected in the Clumio cloud, a hurricane or some kind of disaster comes through, the data center is gone. Can I then do disaster recovery?
Absolutely. So that's a very real scenario. So once your VMs are backed up into the Clumio cloud, we give you the ability to restore those VMs to either any on-prem vCenter, whether it be your DR site or a tertiary site or anywhere across the country, state, or globe. Or as well, we now support VMC, so VMware on AWS. So for customers that have a VMC account, VMware Cloud, you can restore those backups into that account. So kind of giving you that true hybrid DR approach in a very cost-effective manner.
I like that. So we talked about how easy it is to get started. Just download the OVA, import it, and start backing up VMs.
That's as simple as that, right? So it's about a 15-minute install. The OVA is completely stateless, so no data actually gets stored on that OVA. It's just the workhorse. He's doing all the dedupe, the compression, and the encryption before it leaves the four walls of your data center. And it's literally signing up for a website, installing an OVA, and 15 minutes later, you're off and backing up to the cloud.
Awesome. I'm going to have to try it for myself.
We're offering free 30-day free trial, so that's always a cool thing. No paperwork, no contracts, no POC agreements. Just kick it around for 30 days, and we can kind of go from there.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Jeff.
All right, my pleasure.